I think I'm finally understanding what's going on based with this anime of Masamune's Revenge season 2 episode 3. And excuse me. And I really want to say this is that I never expected just to see what was Gato's reasons basis what he really wanted to do, and just to see how far he can go the distance, and just try to ruin Masamune. And one thing I want to say is that I personally want to say this is that Masamune can choose whoever he wants to go out with. Okay, he can choose whoever he wants to be with. He can choose whoever that 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 could be his future wife and stuff like that. But why should someone be punished for something going out with a person that he really does like or anything like that? So why should people mock him? Why should people be saying other different things like, "Oh, he's a weirdo, he's creepy," and all this other stuff and stuff like that? He don't deserve to go out. Doesn't deserve to go out with her and stuff like that. I mean that's what it feels like. That's what I feel like Gato is really actually just doing. I mean, Gato is going to show this picture to Akane to make Akane hate Masamune. And I think that's basically the thing I see that from there. But it gets better than this. Plus, over the top of this is also too, when it comes to down that time, and when Masamune is out the window, that means he's no longer forgotten from Akane, and basically and basically, there might be a very good possibility that Gato could marry Akane. But if he were to do actually to do that, but it comes as this also well too. Um, there was a lady who happens to be a secretary Larry. I think she's the secretary Larry. Uh, secretary lady. That's what I mean. This means a secretary lady. She is basically the. I think she's the one of the family members that helps out with the family and stuff like that because Akane, she's a princess and that's what basically what she really actually is and stuff like that. But this was not just the moment for God to really to jump on the boat and say like, hey, I'm gonna go and find that treasure. But even though he did, the only way that he can really get his hands on the families on the families and stuff like that, all that other stuff that he wants the money. He wants the money from Akane's family because that's what he's really after. He doesn't care about Akane. He's trying to get Akane to come to him, and he's really is trying to do that so he can basically inherit himself inherit himself basically ahead of the family and also to put his bloodline through with Akane also as well too. Akane as well too, and make another bloodline and stuff like that. It's kind of like the family tree. The family tree usually starts out like with one person who and like one person goes from this way, it goes from that way, or it goes up straight towards that, or other different ways and stuff like that. Because that's what the bloodline basically does. The bloodline of each and every different person's family name. And sometimes the bloodline tends to change. That's because like let's say okay, let's say as for me. Okay, let's say as for me, which has already been confirmed that me and Alice were married. Okay, yes, we were married. Okay, we were married. Okay, so we were married, but we had to get a divorce because financial issues and stuff like that. It's not on me. It's just not on her. It's just basically on the families and stuff like that because we had to because basically because we couldn't afford really basically really that much to lose or our income checks that comes for the government and stuff like that. And both me and her are both on disability and stuff like that. And basically hers is a little bit more situated than mine, stuff like that. But we still love each other. We still do. We're still good friends and stuff like that. We still basically still are. But the point I want to make here is that when she got married when she got married to me and when I got married to her, she basically what she did is basically that she wanted to keep her last name, and she is still considered in the bloodline in towards basically of my family, basically in towards my family. So that's another tree branch that grows right there, and stuff like that. And just want to let you guys know, like I said before, we're still together. We still are. We still love each other. We're best friends and stuff like that. We're not really separated or anything like that, but we still contact each other. And I think that's basically a good thing. Basically a good thing, because when you have someone basically in the family is basically getting married, is basically getting married, it spreads on to another branch, and then it also from your offsprings or whatever it maybe is that like if you have a daughter or a son or anything like that, that can also put in the opportunity of one of your kids, they could get married, and that could spread the branch over towards that way. So let's just say this half of this tree is your family. Okay, and let's say this half of the tree, it happens to be uh, their family. Okay, because so if like I said for if she were to change her last name, she would have changed her last name, but she didn't really want to because I respected that. I basically respect that. But she had a choice if she really wanted to change her last name. However, if she were to change her last name, she would have been part of the bloodline to my family. But she still is. But she still stays in with her family, and I totally do respect that. Basically, I definitely do really do like that basically really a lot. I have a lot of respect for her and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm saying all this because I think this is what Gato is basically was trying to do. That he's trying to start a new bloodline into the family. That's what he's really is trying to do. Because not only because of that, he wants to get the family's inheritance, which could be worse, money and stuff like that. Let me just say this also well too, because when you have like a very important family that passes away, and they have written a will like who's going to get the money and stuff like that, you're going to have families that are going to be arguing over that because basically when it comes to money and stuff like that. Let's say if Donald Trump were to pass away, okay, if Donald Trump were to pass away, were to pass away. I mean, even though he probably did wrote out his will and stuff like that and stuff. And then some of the other family members like like who get this much, who get that much, and stuff like that, and all that other stuff and stuff like that. That's what basically kind of basically feels to me. But I want people to really to understand to really understand. Some family members do care about their family members, but some family members are probably going to like, hey, I can't wait to this I can't wait for her to pass away, and so she can be dead, so I can inherit some of the money that she's going to give to me. But what if that person did not write the will out to some of the family members? You know, I mean that's what basically what it feels to me. And sometimes if sometimes basically that I want to personally want to say this is that if you owe any debt or something like that, you may not receive that money from your family, because sometimes you have you I would say you would basically have the government basically involved or something like that. I don't know how that works as of it. I really don't know, but that's what it basically feels to me. But that's what Gato, like I said, that's what Gato's trying to do. Like I said before, Gato is trying to form a new bloodline. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get he's trying to get Akane to look and say, here, look, understand, this is what Masamune did. But even though Masamune, it's not just because Masamune he had a choice. It's basically because he has feelings for the girl with the orange hair. I happen to do like her really a lot because she kind of resembles basically from what I see from basically from my wife, or I would say from my girlfriend. I would say that. And basically, the point is that it's basically is that it's basically is that because I chose her and she chose me. Just like with Matsui, he chose her and she chose him. But if he really wants to be with her, and I think them two should have a very good relationship with each other. But I just don't know if that really is going to be the case yet or not. If that really was, is basically so. That's basically what it feels to me. But I want people to look at this episode and just to see what and just to see what Akane is going to do and see what Gato is going to make his move when he shows that picture to Akane. That can really hurt Akane's feelings and stuff like that. But I want to say this: is it apparent enough that Akane does have feelings for Masamune, or maybe she doesn't, or maybe she doesn't? But here's a twist right here. At the end of this episode, he asked the girl with the redhead girl, like, how did you know the name I have Pigfoot, okay, and like, how do you really actually do know? But if you look closely at the video, you could see that she was wearing a mask or wearing a rig or something like that, or something like that, and bam, just like that. I don't know what to say about that. I'm serious. I'm serious. I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just shocked and surprised and just go like, why would she do that? Why would she do it? Why would she do that? Maybe she has a love confession for Masamune. And that's what I'm thinking right there and stuff like that. And I do respect based on what she's really as she's doing. And I understand to me in my own view, I think she's best for basically the entire series and stuff like that. I mean, I would love to see Masamune to go out there. I really would love to see if that girl makes a confession and say like, I'm the one that called you Pigfoot. That's going to change the whole and different entirety of the series. I think that this series of season two, it starts of kind of stumbling over the rocks a little bit, but it's basically starting to get better, and that's what basically feels to me. But I still argue on the fact that basically what I've been saying is that I don't like the fact that somebody wants to get revenge for something like that, for something what happened back in the past and stuff like that. You can't erase time. You can't erase the past. You can't erase the present. You cannot erase the future. You cannot erase anything from whatsoever at all. It's like dog track. You see dog tracks on the ground. You don't know which was one of your dogs. Like, which one's one of my dogs, which was one of my dogs, and you're getting all confused. Like, you don't know what's actually going on and stuff like that. And that's what it basically appears to me. And like I said, the girl, what she did, I believe that she is pretty much the true person that I believe. I could be wrong. That could end up with Masamune. But even though if that does not really happen, then it's going to be a very sad situation. I really don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that turn into any of that kind of a situation. The reason why I'm saying that, because I just don't want to see Akane being really upset. But even though, basically, like I said, with with Gato, what Gato is doing, he knows what he's doing is wrong, because he doesn't even care. And so this guy is doing his homework right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's doing his homework. But yeah, that's all I got to say with this episode. I mean, this episode's really crazy. It really was. It got me kind of rolling too. So yeah, anyways, that's it for the review. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me or not? Disagree with me or something. But yeah, anyways, I know I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Give me a like on my video, or give me a like on my video. Give me a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs down. Don't matter to me. Or give me some comments down below. Ask what you guys like about the episode, or any other different things, But yeah, so yeah, it was just otherwise. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love you. I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.